What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. A very big happy Star Wars Day to all of you. May the 4th be with you all. And today's reaction is the first ever monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Cat Thulu, aka Cat, aka Kitty. We have a million names for her over in the Discord. But Cat, thank you so much for this request, which is a Star Wars themed request, so we had to bring it out today. It was always going to happen today. I'm recording this in Sydney on the night of May the 4th, and it's going to come out for the US and other areas in those time zones on May the 4th, so it just works out too perfectly. This is Jedi and Sith guitar battle. But before that, I almost forgot, I want to say a huge thank you to Kat for being a member of the herd, for all the support that you give, for being a part of the D&D group, and just for being the incredible person that you are. Thank you so much. And yeah, this is the Jedi and Sith guitar battle, which I can't wait to see. There are so many epic songs in Star Wars that I can't imagine being played as a guitar battle. So I know this is going to blow my mind. I cannot wait to check it out. As always, guys, please check out the original video that's linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the original artist if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this. This is Jedi versus Sith guitar battle. Let's go. Oh! Okay, first of all, I didn't realize I was going to go full performance with this. This could be crazy. I also want to say, I'm not sure which one of these gentlemen, the two guitarists in this are named Nathan and Stuart, and I don't know who is who. I don't know if Nathan is the Jedi and Stuart's the Sith, or if Stuart's the Jedi and Nathan's the Sith. Let me know in the comments, because I'm just going to refer to them as the Jedi and the Sith so I don't get the names confused. But yeah. I didn't realize they were going to do this as a full production. They got a crowd around watching them. They just did the kind of shoulder barge on the way past. This is actually going to be a battle. Let's go. It was a full shove. I love the costume. It's so perfect. I know, bad time to pause, but I love when they do. I don't know what that's called, where they push on the little thing there. It's a wah, 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 wah. Great sound. Also, yo, is this just for the point of filming the film clip here, what they're doing here? Because, like, am I just really behind on technology? Don't get electric guitars normally need to be plugged into like a power source to make their wow wow noises? Otherwise, it's just chink chink. I had thought that that they need to be connected to something to get the awesome sounds. These boys aren't. So maybe I'm way behind the technology and they can just have something like connected that's wirelessly sending the sound. Or I don't know. Either that or this section here has just been filmed as a film clip, so they don't need the cables running. But my eye instantly catches that these boys aren't corded down at all. They're not tied down to a spot here. So let me know if I'm just really behind on guitar technology, which is a very freaking likely possibility, or if it's that this was filmed as a film clip and that's why they don't have the cables there. Okay. Taking aside the phenomenal guitar playing they're doing, when we are going to talk about songs that went entirely and in an infinite amount harder than they ever needed to, they had no right making this song go this hard because like y'all can talk about the original trilogy being the best. You can talk about not liking the prequels, not liking the sequels, whatever. Y'all cannot tell me that you listen to this song and don't think that it is fire, because it is one of the best songs across Star Wars. Like it is up there with those old classic like the Star Wars intros and Darth Vader's theme song and things like that. This one hits just like it stands today as like the most epic fight scene song. Fight me on it. I will argue that to my dying breath because it just goes so hard. Look at their fingers going. Like I just have I have such an insanely endless respect for people who play the guitar. People who play any instruments, because I was watching some videos of drummers earlier today and it made my head just completely blank out the fact they could be doing hands and feet and everything. But these men are just all over the place on those strings. And I know that there's things you do where you like push the string around to make a different sound, and you push that little lever, and then they have to remember to be picking the right strings. I like I said, endless respect for people who can play guitar at all, at any level. Because if you put one in my hand, all I'm going to be able to do is put my fingers in random places and just chung 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 along the whole thing and hope it doesn't sound terrible. Like, the amount of time and effort these two must have put into learning this craft melts my brain out of my head completely. And the fact they sound this good, the fact that they are pulling this off to this level is bonkers. I want to know how they set this up. If they set this up, like, have they gotten friends and family out to film a film clip here? Was this like a flash mob type situation? Is the full music, background music and everything playing in the cinema around them while they do their thing on the guitars? Is it all a backing track that they're doing to film a film clip for? I need to know what went on here, because it's obviously around the time that at least one of the Star Wars films came out. We have people dressed in Star Wars clothing. We have Star Wars popcorn buckets. They're obviously the movie theater, so they've obviously done it there. I need to know how this came to be, because it's bonkers. It is so, so cool. I love that they've taken a tune that's so iconic. We all know there's stormtroopers in the background, guys. This is some big event. Either way, they have taken a tune which is so well known. Like the classic dum 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 da dum dum da dum. Everyone knows the Darth Vader tune, okay? That was like a remix. It was like a remix and the man's only doing it on guitar. Like there's the backing stuff, I get that, but the actual sound of the guitar, you know it's that tune, and yet it sounds like its own unique thing, and it sounds so freaking cool. Like, honestly. Going on now? Do we have a third guitarist coming in? going full grey Jedi on us. Like we have a Jedi and a Sith here, and now we have someone in a grey cloak going full grey Jedi. And if you're watching this video and don't know what a grey Jedi is, it is something that within the lore of Star Wars both exists and doesn't exist, and has been retconned and cancelled and exists. And I love the idea of grey Jedi, so they're always going to be canon in my mind. But yeah, okay. We got a third guitarist coming out. I don't even know this lady's name. I'm gonna need a second to check that. I'll be right back. Okay, our third musician is apparently named Amanda. So let's see what Amanda's gonna come in here with. Let's go. Two things. First of all, she is as fire as the rest of them. Second of all, I'm so glad, just for the satisfaction of my brain, I'm so glad that she's now come in carrying cables. I can see that she's connected to an amp. It's zoomed out far enough that I can see other amps there that these guys must be connected to in some way. So I know at this point that the crowd isn't just gathered around there watching them go clink, 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 clink on a guitar that's not actually making the noises just for a film clip. That makes me so much happier that these people are genuinely being blown away and impressed by this insane guitar skills, because I wanted it so badly to be the case, but I needed that validation, and it's definitely the case. Love that. Taking that aside, taking aside the fact that we now know that, can you all imagine for a minute that you're not a Star Wars fan and you've just come out, you know, on the weekend to see, I don't know, the newest Marvel movie or a rom-com with your girlfriend, and while you're sitting there trying to enjoy your movie, outside you're hearing dun, 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 dun. Like, it's fire, but I'd be sitting there going, yo, you're ruining Jennifer Aniston for me. No, you'd have to come out of your cinema and check out what the hell was going on, but I imagine they planned for that. I imagine this isn't while sessions are running anywhere. But it just popped into my head of like, they're at a movie cinema doing this, man. I don't like when people talk when I'm in the movies and they're having a guitar battle. But yeah, let's keep going. That was insane. I love so much the awkward fist bump shake thing that was happening. They weren't quite sure what was going on there, but it just makes it so great. Honestly, they destroyed that. Absolutely demolished that. I had no idea what to expect coming into it. I honestly thought that the whole thing would just be kind of the classic Star Wars theme that plays every time the words are rolling over the screen when you start a Star Wars movie. I thought it was just going to be that. I had no idea going into it to expect Duel of the Fates. And the way they crossed that over in the Darth Vader theme song, everything about what they did in there, all the little things that they slipped in, the costuming was incredible. It was just done fantastically. I absolutely adored that. I hope that you guys all enjoyed it as well. Kat, thank you so much for putting that one in front of me. Guys, please jump in the link in the description below. Go to the original, give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe. Also, leave me a like and a comment. Tell me what your favorite Star Wars is. Tell me if you are a gatekeeper and hater of these sequels and why. Because I'm quite indifferent about it. I won't go out of my way to watch those ones specifically, but I have nothing against them. I don't hate them that much. I love all Star Wars. But yes, so tell me in the comments what your favorite Star Wars is, and subscribe because it helps out the channel so much. Also, check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions. We just had our monthly live stream last night, so there is a link to the video on the Patreon right now with 6 reactions that have not been released on the YouTube yet. They will be eventually released on YouTube over time, but Lordy knows when that will be. So sign up to the live stream tier, get access to all those videos and the next live stream. Also, at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel, just like Kat did today. So check out all that over on my Patreon. I will see you in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.